Okay, so we're starting a little bit early. All right. So, welcome everybody to the Canadian Maker Project Saturday Night Feed. Yeah, I'm your host, Ron. So, once again, I want to thank everyone for watching the live stream I did at the expo. If you haven't watched it, go ahead, click on it, watch it. I want to thank everyone that joined me at that time. You guys were awesome. Great people. All you are. You know who you are out there. Thank you so much. So, let's get on to other stuff that's going on with the Canadian Maker Project. So once that video goes live, I'm hoping soon I'll be able to get that out, and then we can start working on this one. And get it, I have to bring up the box. The Food Dehydrator Project. That's right, Food Dehydrator Project. The dry filament. And I'm hoping that, maybe I can do some collaborations with that other YouTuber that was there. Maybe we can do that arcade build. Just a thought, people. Just a thought. But how's everyone doing this fine evening? Have you all had fun? Hopefully the people that... Hey, Apocalypse, thanks for jumping in, buddy. Sorry I didn't say first. I just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anyone else. But it's great to have you along on the ride. It was a lot of fun. The Makers Expo was amazing. I was really impressed. Talked to one of the organizers, and they said, yeah, we don't have a lot of 3D printer guys out here. I'm thinking maybe we should, a great way to test your equipment before you go to Earth. Great way to show off what you're building before you go to Earth. I'm actually looking at taking one of my printers apart, like the Tronix X1. That thing, it runs super quiet, and what I'm thinking of doing is just dismantling the whole thing and rebuilding it, like as a 3D printed printer. Make the extrusions 3D printed, buy a 200 bed for it, redo the belts if I have to. I'm a little concerned about printing it, to be honestly perfectly clear. It's scaring the living Jesus at me. Why? I'm venturing into something I've never done before. And that scares me. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I could get seriously hurt. I could burn myself. This is dealing with electronics here. I don't know. I'm thinking Marlin board, but I'm also thinking, man, I won't go Marlin. Maybe I'll go with some other board, maybe a Ramps, or even go with Ramps. If I'm going to go Ramps, then I'm going to go to Adreno with a Ramps and install that so I have full screen capacity. I don't know. I could go Duet board. It's an option. Just not sure what board I would go with. If you guys have any ideas of boards that I can look at, post it down at the bottom. Because, even though I can see it on the chat, who says later if I'm reading the reviews, these comments, these don't come out as comments, which I wish they would. Because, yeah. You do know enough about what you are doing to fool with a project like that. Actually, I'm not. Actually, I don't. I'll be perfectly honest. I got into 3D printing back about 3 years ago. Was interested in the idea that you could print something and make it a 3D object, okay? Just recently, I would say Black Friday, I bought my first printer. About a month later, I bought my secondary printer because I found out I wanted to play with more plastic. I wanted to try out how to print with PETG, and I never really got my hands dirty on PETG. I had a couple of failed prints. And I said, okay, well, maybe I'll back off a little. Maybe I'll play a little bit more with PLA and the specializations of PLA. And I haven't bought my hard. Ugh, sorry, guys. I didn't buy my hard end yet. So the hard end nozzle. Once I buy my hardened nozzle, then I'll start printing with the woods. And I got a roll here of glow in the dark PLA that I want to play with and just give it a shot. But yeah. But I have played, I have played with this stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's the Pet G I got to re-go back at and try that again. Because, honestly, I got to roll back here. From the guys over at Atomic Filaments. 1.75 carbon fiber black PLA. Carbon fiber PLA. Sorry, not carbon fiber PLA. Sorry, carbon fiber Pet G. A roll sitting right here. I have not touched it yet. This is from Murph. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, Apocalypse Survivor. I'm smarter than I look. Thank you. I believe I can do it. Like, I mean, it is just figuring out what I need to, how big I need to print this, and what type of prints I'm going to be looking at. It's not I don't believe in myself. I do believe I can do it. It's just, how? Because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in TPG. Sorry, Pet G, I should say. Or PETG. The reason for that is because I know that this is better than using PLA. I know it'll stand up to heat better than PLA. And it's just beautiful. And it'll probably be beautiful to play with. What I'm going to be doing is I'm really going to be resealing these bags because I'm not happy with the way these bags are sealing. They're starting to lose their sealing, which is kind of weird. Okay, definitely I'll check them out because I know Fun King 3D was over at with Walter at the time when they were selling this stuff, and he said to Walter, "You got to get some of this for yourself." He's like, it just prints beautifully, and I asked him, like, I didn't know who he was back then. Now that I know who he is, he's even told me to come over and talk to him when I'm at Earth. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll say hi. But he's like, no, this stuff is beautiful printing stuff. So I decided, okay, I'll run over, grab a roll since everyone's raving about it. The guy had no PLA left, but I thought, ooh, Pet G carbon fiber. $45 a roll the guy wanted for this. All right, fine, I'm going to pay it. Give it a shot. Because at the time I had a roll of clear sitting here, and I was like going, ooh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. I'll give it a shot. So I picked up a roll. Now I got rolls that are drying out, and the vacuum's being lost on them, so I'm going to have to go through all these and reseal them with the food saver. That's always fun. Food saver. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go pick up some rolls and see what happens. But yeah, the Maker Expo was a complete non-waste of time. You know. Yeah, I have about yeah, I'm wondering where the set. Now I do know I have to change the settings in the information. Hey, Red Light, you came back. Thanks for coming in, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. I know that you were there watching me, so hopefully the live stream went out well. Feel sorry for Derek. He posted it on there. I just had to say it out loud. Well, she saw it pop on the screen. She saw me reading it, and she kind of looked at me. They kind of both looked at me. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, not a lot of 3D printers. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys. Like, if you live in the Canadian area, or if you live near the border and you're close to Ontario, why not come on down and just show off what you've been printing and show off your printer? And I'm going to do it. I want to set up a table next year. I'll have CMP listed as the banner already set up and everything else, and I'm going to just talk about printer safety and why not you should do what you do, and teach kids about get a print already set up in the computer and just show them how to take that little print and how to make that little print into an item, and then they can take it home with them. Something kind of cool, like maybe a benchy. Come on, we all love benchies. We all know that. Or they can print out the maker coin, and they can take the maker coin home with them. Something. I'll figure it out. I'll work on it, and I'll get something for the YouTube link and everything else. Yeah, so I'll make it pretty cool for the kids that go around, that come to these things, because they'll like just look at it and go, "Whoa, wow, he's printing that on that machine. It's physical, It's something. It's like the red cat or the green cat. Something like these two. I know these take about an hour to do, and I have a video going on about this red cat. Yeah. Yeah. Not happy with the print. This is going to be an interesting topic to talk about. I'm not happy with this print. I blame it on the printer more or less, but I'll get into that. I'll take some pictures and I'll add it to the video or something. I'll figure it out. I'm still, like I said, I'm still working this whole YouTube, trying to review stuff, and get it all figured out. Prince. But anyways, enough about that. How's everybody's week been? Hopefully you guys have had some fun, learned anything new, or done anything different. Signed up for Earth yet? I still have to order my Earth and get my exhibitor table set up. And they say, you have to print something. So I'm going to set up my printer. I'm going to say, this is the printer I'm looking at tearing apart. I'm looking at doing this and this and this. What would be my best bet? I'm like, would you recommend PLA over ABS, or would you recommend PETG? And get like an idea of what people think I should stick with. And that the printer will mostly be printing out PLA, but I might want to experiment with PETG also with this type of printer, and see what people tell me, because then I can learn from what they say. So, okay, so if you're going to do that, here's how you can change your printer settings in this, and which one's easier, which one's harder, Like, what programming am I going to have to do, if there is any programming, to set your zero, to set your, your bed off limit and all that stuff. Just saying. That part I'm not 100% sure on, like how much I'm going to have to change the code, or if I need to change code, or if there will be no code to change. I don't know. That's where I'm a little iffy on, because I understand, calibrating your printer. I think really the guy that does design, prototype, test, he goes way too far in his tests. And I think in a lot of ways he overdoes it in a lot of stuff too. I mean, I've watched his videos and I just go, man, you overdo it. I don't know. Is it just me, or do you guys think that too? Okay, I guess you guys not watched him. I guess no. But yeah, he goes into way too much. I mean, when he starts analyzing stuff, it's just like going, okay, it's a review. It's not, you have to go through the whole prototyping and testing and then recalibrating your printer. We want to know what your initial thoughts are on the printer, and then he goes into full calibration, full everything. And it's just like, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking of over design. I don't know. Over designing, yeah, I guess it's. Yeah, no, I understand the self education and everything else. It's just sometimes it's going a little. I don't know. It's just tough for me to decide how to do this. I mean, school teased, said retard and everything else. When I had a learning disability, I still have that learning disability. It doesn't go away. It doesn't change. It's just, I may be overthinking this. I agree. The heck was that? Oh, it's TV upstairs. Yeah, someone's watching TV upstairs, so it's more of a, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, NJ Printing, thanks for coming on last night, this afternoon, and watching the stream. I appreciate it. Why does it say I have 2, yet according to my viewership, it's showing 3? Viewer count. Let's turn it off. Turn it back on. There it goes. Yep. Now, has anybody built their own printer yet in this group? I mean, actually, like, started from scratch, just out of curiosity. And when you built your printer, did you have to reprogram, like, the brains of the printer or anything like that? Yeah, no, I understand that, Apocalypse. I'm just asking out, like saying, hey, I'm going to be doing this. I want to get some insights. That's all. I'm going to do it. Like, don't get me wrong. This is something I am going to do. It's the, Okay. That's cool, MJ Printing. Yeah, because what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning to go the same route that, Country did and just print the outskirts, the excursions that I want to print out. But I'm debating on height. I'm debating on the type of printing it's going to become. Just debating on a lot of stuff. And I'm just coming out to how I'm going to print these. One thing is that power is expensive nowadays. And I got to watch out for the amount of power that it will consume. Now, granted, I mean, he's doing something insanely crazy. He's printing himself another... Is it another... He's trying to print himself another printer, right? Just to be a... And it sounds like he's trying to build a... what do we call it? A Delta, isn't it? Just out of curiosity, that's the Delta that he's building, right? Okay, yeah, no, that's the question I'm asking. Like, was there any extra settings that you had to, print the HyperQ Core XY? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like with ramps, since yours is Marlin running on ramps 1.4, nothing really outside of the box, or crazy innovate or innovate crazy. Yeah, Well, I'm also going to watch our good friend, what's his name? Well, friend somewhat, Tom Sandler. I'm gonna watch his video again about building the Prusa, his version of the Prusa. I'm gonna watch that a little bit more and see. Okay, what? Sorry, guys, I'm extremely tired. Don't know why I shouldn't be, but I am. Gonna watch his video about how they built that the Prusa knockoff, as he likes to call it. And watch it a little bit more and go, okay, well, I got the mortars already. I got this. I want to know where he gets the heated bed from. Because I know he bought a heated bed from somebody and then hooked it up. And I'm just going to watch the video and take down notes and say, okay, so he did this, this, and this. Okay. Then he did this, this, and this. Okay. That I can do and, go from there. All right. So I'm going to be having some fun with this. I'm looking forward to doing it. Like, don't get me wrong. When it just scares me just a little. That's all I'm saying. It's normal to be scared though, but it's what it is. What it is. But getting on to getting off topic / on topic. I wonder if I have that video clip here. So let's see here. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just seeing, since I have my videos here, test videos. It's probably somewhere near the end, wasn't it? Nope. Let me know when. All right. Hi, I'm here with CNC Labs. Yeah, here's good. Well, it's my camera guy is the guy that you talk to.
Okay.
Barrett.
No, get volunteer, but this is different. Can you bring a lawn? Yeah.
Okay, it's just test video. Don't tell me we didn't tape it. Alright. 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 Yeah, I'm missing some videos. This is really troublesome. It looks like we lost some video. My friend was not paying attention. We lost video.
Some drone hacking for our Mavic. Printing grown-ups, not the proto media platforms. So Facebook.
Done. That was useless. Let me know when. What you guys do here and
machine. And yeah, they
would one of the
100 carving.
I am not a happy camper right now. Again, so I'm here with Darren here at. Okay, we got that video. We don't got that video. That was a cut. Yeah, here's good. Well, it's my camera guy is the guy that you talk to. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. Where is my interview with what's his face? Don't tell me I lost that interview with Hacksmith. I lost my interview with Hacksmith. God damn it. Well, I'm here with Makers Co podcast, a new podcast. I lost it. I lost the video. That is not. I'm not happy right now. I am furious. Maybe not.
Is it like a 3D?
Okay, that's going to be using some video. Yeah. Found it. Great.
With one of my employees, and we're like, that looks like a Nerf. He first shared. This
Been showing it off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of taste of something here. Now, I really shouldn't be doing this, but what the heck. So, I got the chance to interview Hacksmith Industries. Check out this, okay? This is just a clip for you guys to get a little taste of what I saw at this convention, the expo.
So, this is a replica of Elon Musk's Boring Company flamethrower. Basically, when he first shared photos of it on Instagram, I was in my shop with one of my employees, and we're like, that looks like a Nerf gun we have. So then we spent that evening building our own version, and I think it might actually work better than his. I've actually ordered his real one, so when it arrives, we'll be doing a teardown video and a comparison to see whose is better.
That is insane. I can feel the heat. Just that trigger's like, whoa. I figure that's enough to get you guys a little bit, get your palates drooling just a little bit. Hey, Tanner, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everyone from coming online. I know it doesn't look like there's a lot in here. It's only showing me 2. I bet there's more than that, but oh well. It is what it is. But Tanner, thanks so much for coming in, though. I do appreciate it. So, like I was saying, I was doing some walking around videos. I was at the Maker Expo in Kitchener, Waterloo area, and I'm just showing off some stuff. I mean, that flamethrower is just insane. That someone copied it and built that. I was like, whoa, okay. But they are actually outside of Ontario. I think they're just inside Ontario. I'm not really sure whereabouts the location is. But, yeah, no, they do a lot of building stuff. So they're buying a farm. Yeah, he's buying a big, big, big farm. Big enough that he can, prototype all this stuff, run all this stuff inside and outside. I'm like going, wow, that's insane. And their YouTube channel brings in over, I think they're saying at like 6 million viewers or something like that. They're right up there with the big boys. I'm just going to myself, man, if I had that many viewers, well, I'd be kind of shocked, but it is what it is. You know, and I've been saying this all day because, it's one of the things. Yep. Everybody say hi to Tanner if you're in the chat. So Tanner, anything new happening on your channel that you're going to be doing soon? Yeah, I think I'm going to be dropping the first video sometime this week. You guys will get your first taste of what I saw at the expo very, very soon, as soon as I get a chance to edit. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you don't got much for next week? Okay. We go, CMA Fest. Country Music Awards? Sorry, that's what I'm saying. Popped in my head. I don't mean by that. If that's not it, then I do apologize greatly. But that's the first thing that pumped in my head. I do apologize if that's not it. If CMA Fest is something else, I do apologize. Oh, it is Country Music Association. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I'm not a country music follower, so when I heard CMA, the first thing I think of is Country Music Awards or the Country Music Association, because I know nothing about country music, especially when it comes to that style. I know about the Canadian. Ours is called, what's the Canadian version? Canadian, like the Junos, which is the Canadian Music Association in Canada, and that's about it. Canfair. Okay, Canfair, I remember hearing that name. Okay. And don't want to sound ignorant or anything, so don't take it the wrong way. You work in the country music genre. Like, are you a performer? Are you a musician, a writer, or just a fan? Just asking. Sorry. Don't mean to sound stupid. Don't mean to be rude or anything like that. Because I'm not. Out of everyone out of here, I respect everybody. I respect what they do. It's just I don't know, honestly. Straight up. Okay. That's cool, man. Honestly, I can't sing for the life of me. Have you ever heard me sing? Whew, horrible. Writing is not my style either. I used to be able to perform. I used to be able to play trombone. I learned how to play piano, and I also learned how to play drums. But other than that, that's about it that I've learned. I used to be good at it. But yeah, no, I haven't done it. I haven't done drumming in over 5-6 years now. It's been a long time since I've actually picked the drumsticks and just start wailing on the drums. Been a long time since I've owned a pair of drums. Well, owned drum set, that is. So I'm back, way, way, way back. Well, that's pretty cool, man. More from like when it comes to rock, like I used to do rock, I used to do jazz. Did a little bit of pop jazz, which was kind of like a mix of jazz plus R&B with a mix of pop in it. They called it jazz pop. I don't know why they would call it jazz pop, but that's what they called it. And back in the day, I was like, yeah, no, I can do that. I can follow beat. I can, bang drums, whatever it was. But I played some wind instruments when I was a kid. I learned a little bit of those. Learned a lot of instruments, actually, now that I think about it. Because I learned how to play trombone. I learned how to play sax and sucked at it. I learned how to play piano. Well, piano's simple. That's learning your treble and your bass. Never tried bass. Never tried electric guitar. Did drums. Did what was the other instrument I learned? Xylophone. I learned a couple of percussion instruments that I do know. But yeah, it's been a long time since I even played any of that, But let's put it this way. When it comes to music, each their own. In country music, the thing that really drives me up the wall right now is the bro country stuff that's coming out. It's just like, oh, why? Get off the bro country. Just go back to the main roots of what country was. New country I have no problem with. Old country I do not like. But this bro country is just, ugh. Like when I heard that song Backroads, I went, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, CMA is huge. I mean, especially Nashville and those areas. Don't know what else to say. But yeah, no. I mean, if I could write, if I could sing, I would be doing something like that. But I suck at it personally, and 100%. I give credit to anyone that can do it because I know how hard it is. You know what? When if you don't have the time, I understand that. You know what? Putting food on the table and supporting family or whatever you have to support is what matters more than, showing at YouTubers, showing your channel a few, here's my new latest printer I got. I get that. 100%. I mean, you go where the money is because, well, you got to pay for things. And this is important, and I understand, that type of work. Well, there's a good question. Play inside or outside? I don't know if you can set like a preference. Do you? Playing bats on Broadway? Huh? Oh, playing bars. Oh, okay. So you're doing the indoor stuff. Okay. Yeah, when you typed in playing bats, I'm like, playing bats? Driving can't type. Hey, you should not be YouTube chatting and driving at the same time. That is dangerous. I do mean it. I don't want to see any of my friends lost because they want to watch my feed and type at the same time. So, yeah, don't do that, Tanner. It's not safe. That's what I love about my phone, at least on the Android side. I can tell Android that, through the Google Assistant program, it's just like, hey, type me out a message. Like if I was picking up my phone right now, log in. Go to my main screen here. There we go. Okay, Google. Boom. She puts up a message. And she wants to know what I want. Yeah, even Alexa is the same way too. If I had Alexa, I could tell Alexa, "Hey Alexa," and she would just, respond to me what I need to get done, like Google does. Okay, Google. Set an alarm in 3 minutes.
Okay, your alarm's set for 9:40 p.m.
See? Simple. Sorry. Okay, Google. Cancel the alarm.
You can do that in the app.
Opens me right to the app. See if I can find it. App. There it is. That's 9 a.m. 9:40. There we go. Turn it off. Yeah, so. And I can do YouTube chats. I can do the whole thing through it. So. Oh, be quiet. There it goes. But yeah, no, I don't want to see anyone get injured from typing and being in the chat at the same time. Honestly, 100%. I mean that. So the review of the X1 is going to be coming out, where I'm going to be showing off this red cat. I'm going to be taking some up close pictures with this, and I want to add it to the video. I'm not happy with this cat. 10 to 1, I'm not happy. But I know that's the printer, not the print itself. I mean, if it comes out perfect on a CR10, that might have to do with nozzle. Might have to do with the way it preheats it. I'm just saying that it's not a fair comparison, but it's to give you an idea of the print quality that you can get out of the CR10, out of the X1. If the CR10 can print this perfectly, this should come out the same way, but no, it does not. It comes out a little different. But everything's still the same as quality goes. But yeah, well, everybody's busy doing stuff, and I get it. I was just hoping for more viewership today, but it seems like everybody's just gone. It seems like we lost red light somewhere, and NJ and wherever NJ Printing went off to, I have no idea where he's gone off to. So, yeah, it's a quiet night tonight. And the thing is, when I did the live stream, I said I would be doing this at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And Rover's like, yeah, okay. And I know he posted out a message saying that he was going to come or anything like that. Nothing yet, but oh well. Also, my subscribers have gone up to 71. So, excuse me. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much. What the heck is going on here? Live chat. Okay. No, I understand. Go ahead. For some strange reason, it didn't pop in the chat. I had to turn the chat on to a different mode. And also, I was able to see your message. So, yeah. Yeah, Apocalypse just had to step out for food. I'll be watching, keep my eye on the chat guys, and still keep everything running. But no, I've been working on the X1 for a little while now. The problem is with the X1, a lot of people have said their piece with it. I agree with everything I've heard, and there's some things I do not agree with. That the X1's a great printer. For me, Gary? Yes. Does the printer suck? Absolutely not. I've heard people give it a score of like 50 out of 1,000, because it can't do this, it can't do that. I'm like, no, that's not how you rate a printer. I mean, you rate a printer on its quality and what it can do. And then you have to say, what subject does this fall under? This is not a novice printer. It's a beginner's printer. It's a forget. It's a small printer. You're not going to get like Prusa-like prints off this printer. You're not going to get CR prints off this printer. You're going to get whatever the Tronix XY gives you out for it. Now, I've done some tuning on that printer, and I kind of tuned it a little bit more. This is by taking it apart, putting it back together, and changing a few settings in the printer itself. The way the arm was sitting, everything. It's pretty beautifully now. I also re-updated the brackets that I use for the wheel pinch. And that has hold the wheels up really well. But yeah, so as soon as I get everything set up, I'll be able to show you guys the X1. And the X1's an amazing little printer, but a lot of people hate it because it's such a small printer. I'm like going, you get what you pay for. You want something small? That's what they give you. You want something cheap? That's what they give you. And then people complain that it's cheap. But what did you expect for $100? To be a Prusa? Sorry, but if you want a Prusa, you have to pay the money to get a Prusa. I know myself. Like, if I wanted a Prusa, I would pay the money to get the Prusa. But I have no need for a Prusa, nor do I have money for a Prusa. But yeah, to the new people that have joined us, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right down to you don't understand how much I appreciate it. I want to thank you all for, still subscribed and still staying with me. Even though I haven't released a lot of content, even though I know you guys go and like say, hey, okay, he is not releasing content. He's on every week. We're not really talking about 3D printing. And this slot on a Sunday was never meant to talk about 3D printing. What Sunday was all about was de-stressing, talking about a little bit what's going on with the channel, but just talking to you guys on a normal weather basis. Like, I'll be completely clear, honest, and allows me to communicate with you guys to know what you guys like and what you hate. You know? Yeah. So, yeah, depression. His ugly head has reared its head again. Yeah. Been dealing with slight depression again. It's depressing. I mean, what I've been going through the last couple months. And even though I would love to have like a review out every week, I just can't seem to get myself in the right frame of mind. And no, I'm not going to get all mushy on you guys. But, you know, setbacks happen. And it tends to throw my depression to throw my mind to weird, scary places. Yeah, it's some dark, scary places, actually. Like this here. I've been meaning for about a month to download Fusion 360, put it on my computer so I can fix these stupid holes. Well, not fix that hole, but fix this hole. And move it to this side. And move the control board in such a way that it's out of the way. But at the same time, I just can't seem to get my act together to do it and to make it work. And then I get depressed about that. I'm not doing it. And then my mind wanders to very dirty, very, 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 very scary places. And it's just like, why does my mind want to wander to these places and make me think the worst is yet to come? And they're dark holes. There really are dark holes. And it's like something I don't want to think about. But my head goes that way, and that's like, all hell breaks loose. And it sucks, but that's what happens. Yep. 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 So I got to print another controller box like this for a friend. Let me show you did I ever show you guys the original controller box? The prototype one? I made it out of a shoebox. So, shoebox with prototype 1 of the arcade machine. In here, I had it all wired directly into a Raspberry Pi. That's a rat nest in there. All wired properly using solder connections and finding the tips I needed to solder together to make this connection work. But when it worked like a beaut, and it was more of a, finding out like what I needed to change and how to make it better. But that prototype box showed me, helped me learn what I wanted to learn. And I'm hoping to do that with the new printer that I want to build. Yeah, I'm copying the 3D printer that, Country built, but at the same point, it's not going to be... Well, I guess it would be in the same vein, but it's not meant to be. And what is this going to be? It's going to be just a printed... The secondary controller is going to be reprinted again, the same colors. hopefully I can fix that hole and put the holes in the proper place where I want them to be. And then that will be about it. Sorry. Had mine just go foomp out the window. Oh boy. Hopefully I didn't fall asleep there. It felt like it did. No, didn't. It's 10 o'clock now. It's getting late. Debating, should I kill the stream or not? Because not really that much to talk about. And I mean, I only got like one person in here, which is you, Tanner. I don't mean to be disappointed or anything, but, you know, when it's only one person watching, it kind of makes it hard to, you know, talk, if you get my drift. But like I said, I don't want you saying anything because I don't want you crashing or hurting yourself or anything like that. Yeah, there it goes. Now YouTube's saying it's 1-0 now. But yeah, this is what it is. But yeah, why did my video off the one side? There we go. There we go. So, what's new with my life? Well, the videos, like I said, I'm going to have those uploaded probably by the end of tonight. Well, one video is going up. Just give you guys a little bit of a teaser before I upload the rest of them. This is basically a soldering 101 with my friend Keith. He got captured in the video. And what we do, we go through some basic steps of soldering, and you're going to watch him solder, and then you're going to hear me come back and talk a little bit more about their makerspace. But I'm thinking of just, or my friend, what he said, he's like, you should cut that in half and then put that soldering video together as a separate part, you know, soldering a Keith. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Reason we did it with someone there because I wanted to show you guys what they are really all about, and because they were doing soldering, I figured, it might bring in some views. I know it's all about the views, right? Yeah, no, it's not all about the views. It's all about, you know, giving you guys something like an idea of a project to do, or, you know, something like that. I mean, there isn't going to be another soldering program. If I can ever find my back screen I want. So what I'm looking for is an LCD screen, 20x4. Let me see if I can pull up YouTube. Let me see if I can pull up eBay here. The reason I'm calling up on eBay is because I was able to find stuff like that on eBay before. Was it 20x4? Oops. They want me to buy custom boards. No, I don't want custom boards. There we go. So turn on display here. So what I'm looking for is some LCD screens to replace the one that's in my X1 right now. So a lot of them you see are green or blue. The one I found was a I go back to phones again. Oh, this is what such a real pain in the butt. That brings me back to phones again. Ay, ay, ay. I can find blue, and I can find a green, but I can't find any other color. That one's a yellow one. I'm looking for a orange background one. Let's try black. It goes back to cell phones. I don't get this, really. Their search engine is horrible. Tell us what you think. I think your search engine needs help. Very poor. Send feedback. Oh, it's good here. So I can get one that's built, pre-built, if I want to. But you guys are ever looking for screens, this is a place to go get them. That's interesting. White on black. So white background with black text. Kind of a little difference by 4 lines by 20 characters across. That's what I need. I need a 4 by 20 screen size so I can see, so I can look good on the screen while I communicate with my printer. But like I said, it doesn't always have to be working. But I like to get an orange one just to give it that nice little pop, like an amber color to it. Black background. Yeah, to tell the truth, I'm starting to feel actually very tired today. So I might just kill the stream early. Only because I feel like I'm about ready to collapse. I go upstairs right now, jump into bed and fall asleep and be up again at 8 o'clock for country on television again. Yes, that's right. I watch country on my big screen television. Why? Because I can. Why would I have his ugly mug that big? Well, that's a good question. Hey, he's not ugly. There's your answer. It's not ugly. Yeah, I'm not finding it here, so I'm going to go back to turn that off. But yeah, no, I want to change the LCD screen on the Tronics XY and give it a better screen. Something that will stand out, something that will be different from all the rest, you know. Just so it can be different. I know what you're about to say. If all the fish jump out of the sea, would you follow them? No, I wouldn't, but I would rather change the color of my screen personally, but that's just me. But, yeah. But, you know what? Let's kill the stream now. No one else is coming on, I don't think. I think everybody came on that's going to be on and went off again, so we'll call it that. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll have some video up soon, and you know what, everybody, just keep on printing and have fun doing it. Anyways, talk to you guys later. All bye.